to the rim and fell away to Joe with a minute to play. Gilgeous-Alexander, top of the circle, driving to his right at the dotted line, hits again. He's got a really pretty game.
Yes, he does.
It is beautiful to watch. Gilgeous-Alexander, a 40-point game. And now almost steal. Yes, a steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the dunk as he took it away from Dinwiddie. 48 seconds left, 119-112. Not quite over yet as Luka has it. They double him, bounce pass across the midcourt line to Bullock, reversing left to Dinwiddie. 40 seconds left. The Hardaway in the middle of the floor, trying to step through the double team, and a timeout now called by Jason Kidd, with Hardaway seemingly in trouble, and Gilgeous-Alexander, Brad, very close to drawing a charge.
Yeah, and almost a jump ball as well.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's second 40-point game of the season. His high is 42 at Washington. Doncic, 38 points on 13 of 27. 11 rebounds and 8 assists. Spencer Dinwiddie has a double-double tonight as well. 20 points and 10 assists, matching his season high in assists that he had in the loss to Houston. The Mavericks shooting just under 42% for the game. 22 three-pointers in 54 attempts. They are 2 of 9 from 3 in the fourth quarter after the explosion through the first 3. Oklahoma City, 10 of 31 from 3. And I tell you what, Brad, and I know we said this when the Warriors were here and Curry was here and he and Luka put on a show. It's always great when the great players play great in the same night, and both of these guys have been fantastic tonight.
That's what you expected when you saw this on the schedule, that both of these guys are going to come in there and have big games, and they have.
This is the second of 3 meetings between the Mavericks and the Thunder. The Mavericks will play in Oklahoma City on the second night of a back-to-back on the second Sunday in January the 8th. And that is the beginning of a 5-game road trip that will take them to L.A. to play the Lakers and Clippers, and then 2 games in Portland. As Kleber will inbound the ball, you can use the whole court. Kleber looking, will throw it to Luka. Oh, and Jalen a bad spot with Dort and Giddey all over him. Wraparound pass over Hardaway's hands. Picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander to Bazley for the dunk. 119-114. Luka in jail there at the sideline and midcourt line combo. They get it in now to Hardaway. He's doubled. Steps through, goes up the left sideline, gets it across the line, and is fouled by Jalen Williams with 23.4 seconds left. Second foul on Jalen Williams. And that's the first in the last 2 minutes against Oklahoma City. So Kleber to inbound the ball, watched by Giddey. Kleber looks, he slaps it, Bullock to the backcourt, nobody moving right now. Now Luka comes and gets it along the left sideline, triple team. And what do we have? Ball was knocked away from him. What do we have?
Ball's
knocked out of bounds. Okay. Not the most definitive of signals with 21.3 remaining. Kleber to inbound. And Kleber looks. Luka again coming for the ball. He'll throw it into Hardaway. They try to double team him. He steps through the double team. Right to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. And then the foul. And that's got to be a take foul. Yeah, that's got to be an off-the-ball foul. Hardaway did not have the ball when that occurred. They're not calling it as such. I don't know how.
Should have been.
It should have been. It was Bullock that was found well after he had given up the ball. He hits the first one anyway. 11 for Reggie Bullock, his 5th double-figure game of the season. Just his 2nd double-figure game in the last 11 games. And now a free throw to make it a 3-possession game and pretty much put the final nail in this one. On the way and good. And Mark Daigneault will take a timeout for the teaching moment with 15.8 seconds to go. And the Mavericks up 121-114. The 3-point shooting there for the Mavericks tonight. The free throw shooting there for the Mavericks tonight as well. And the offensive rebounding there for the Mavericks tonight, especially in the first half. 16 offensive rebounds total, Brad, 24 second chance points.
And probably 2/3 of those were long rebounds that they just beat Oklahoma City to those long rebounds.
No, in Oklahoma City, terrific offensive rebounding team, 6th in the league. The Mavericks coming into the game dead last in offensive rebounding. It's 7.9 offensive rebounds per game, and they get 16 to achieve their season high. Their prior high was 15 in the win against Memphis in the second game of the season. So we'll see what the Thunder do, but it looks as if the 2-game losing streak has come to an end. The Mavericks will improve to 11-4 at home, and Oklahoma City will fall to 5-11 on the road as they go home for a 7-game homestand that starts on Wednesday night. 38 for Doncic, 20 apiece for Hardaway and for Dinwiddie, and Reggie Bullock. 31 minutes tonight, 12 points and 5 rebounds, as he got the majority of the fourth quarter minutes. Really a tight rotation for Jason Kidd as Giddey will inbound the ball. They don't guard the inbound. Gilgeous-Alexander knocked down by Bullock. No foul call. Inbound pass stolen by Kleber. And Kleber won't do with Zion Williamson. He'll dribble the ball to the left and get it back to Hardaway. And the clock will run down. And the Mavericks have evened the season series with the Oklahoma City Thunder at a game apiece as they defeat the Thunder tonight 121-114.
Yeah, a good win. I mean, gutsy win. And Oklahoma City, they struggled, but they found a way to stay in this game throughout.
Yeah, they took a pretty significant punch from the Mavericks at the end of the first half and in the middle of the third quarter with the three-point shooting. But they just kept playing their game. They weren't worried really what Dallas was doing. And their star player really allowed them, especially in the latter stage of the third quarter, to make it a game.
Yeah, just stepped up and kept them in this game.
But great three-point shooting for the Mavericks tonight and terrific free throw shooting. The offensive rebounding certainly needed, and especially early in the game. The Mavericks win at 121-114. Our post-game show, including a trip inside the Mavericks locker room, is next on the Dallas Mavericks Radio Network.
What do basketball and banking have in common? To win, you need the right team. That's where Chime comes in. They're changing the game. There are no monthly fees, and with direct deposit, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early. Chime even provides fee-free overdraft on debit card purchases with SpotMe. And as the official partner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mavs fans already have Chime on their team. So if you're looking for a layup, open a Chime account today at Chime.com. Chime, banking that has your back. Early direct deposit depend on the payer. SpotMe eligibility requirements and limits apply. Go to Chime.com for details. Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, N.A. members FDIC.
Every Whataburger is made fresh and made to order. It's all the homemade goodness you could ask for. The patties, 100% all beef and never frozen. The veggies, cut in house for maximum freshness. The bread, delivered fresh. And the order, just like you like it.
Enjoy.
This is homemade at our house, and you're invited anytime you want. Seriously, we're open 24/7. Whataburger, just like you like it. People take their chili seriously. At Whataburger, we also put chili on a pedestal made of 100% fresh beef. The new Whataburger Chili Cheeseburger, made to order with our own chili on 2 all-beef patties, melty cheese, onions, mustard, and crunchy corn chips. This is chili elevated to burger height. Introducing the all-new Chili Cheeseburger from Whataburger, just like you like it, for a limited time at participating locations. People take their chili seriously. At Whataburger, we also put chili on a pedestal made of 100% fresh beef. The new Whataburger Chili Cheeseburger, made to order with our own chili on 2 all-beef patties, melty cheese, onions, mustard, and crunchy corn chips. This is chili elevated to burger height. Introducing the all-new Chili Cheeseburger from Whataburger, just like you like it, for a limited time at participating locations.
Your Texas Ford dealers and the Dallas Mavericks share the same attitude, a passion for putting on a show. From remarkable highlight plays to Ford's head-turning lineup of SUVs, commanding attention is just part of the bargain. Take the 2022 Ford Bronco SUV, for example, built for the wild and for those willing to face any challenge head-on. Visit your Best in Texas Ford dealer today or shop online at texasford.com to get a great deal across Ford's full lineup of SUVs. Ford, proud sponsor of the Dallas Mavericks.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Now back to Dallas Mavericks basketball
on 97.1 The Freak.
It's time for the post-game show on the Mavericks Radio Network. Mike Beasley has highlights. Hear from Mavs coach Jason Kidd, and we'll take you inside the locker room. But first we go courtside with the voice of your Dallas Mavericks, Chuck Cooperstein.
Mavericks a 121-114 winner tonight over the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we will tell you all about it. Go inside the Mavericks locker room after we
Your home for Dallas Mavericks basketball, KEGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
97.1.
97.1 The Freak.
We say what we want.
Well, Mavericks needed a bounce-back win after a tough weekend. The loss at home here to Milwaukee on Friday night, and then the game in Chicago that had everything working against them, from travel to the fact that a team that normally doesn't shoot three-pointers made pretty much everything they threw up, went 19 of 34 from behind the line. And Oklahoma City has been a